Welcome to Mind Paradox. Are you curious about the hidden dynamics in your social circle? Have you ever sensed that not everyone who smiles at you has your best interests at heart? Today, we delve into a fascinating and often uncomfortable aspect of human interaction, how to tell who secretly dislikes you, even within your closest circle. Before we dive deep, if you find this kind of psychological exploration intriguing, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future mind-expanding content. Our journey today will be guided by the profound insights of the Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, Carl Jung. While Jung's work often explored the depths of the unconscious, archetypes, and the process of individuation, his understanding of human nature offers invaluable tools for navigating the complexities of interpersonal relationships. One of Jung's core concepts, the shadow, plays a crucial role in understanding hidden animosity. The shadow and its projections. The shadow, in Jungian psychology, represents the repressed and unconscious aspects of our personality, the traits, desires, and feelings we deem unacceptable or undesirable, and therefore push into the darkness of our unconscious. However, what resides in our own shadow can often be projected onto others. This concept of projection is key to understanding why someone might secretly dislike you. Instead of confronting their own negative qualities or feelings, individuals might unconsciously attribute them to you. So, how can we discern these subtle undercurrents of hidden dislike? It's not about paranoia or assuming the worst, but rather about developing a keen awareness of nonverbal cues, inconsistencies, and the dynamics of your interactions. Decoding subtle indicators. One subtle indicator can be found in what might seem like harmless jokes or backhanded compliments. These can be veiled expressions of negativity stemming from their own insecurities or projected shadow aspects. As Jung noted in his work on psychological types, individuals have different dominant functions and inferior functions. Someone secretly disliking you might subtly target what they perceive as your inferior function, masked as humor. For instance, if someone knows you value intellect, they might make seemingly lighthearted remarks that subtly undermine your intelligence. It's a way for their unconscious to express disapproval or resentment without overtly stating it, often leaving you feeling a vague sense of unease without being able to pinpoint why. They might even laugh it off as just a joke, further deflecting any direct confrontation while still delivering their subtle jab. Another crucial clue lies in nonverbal communication. While words might be polite, body language often betrays true feelings. Notice subtle cues like a lack of genuine eye contact, especially during longer conversations, as if they are avoiding a deeper connection. Observe crossed arms, which can signal defensiveness, or closed defenses, or a forced smile that doesn't quite reach their eyes, indicating a lack of genuine warmth. A general sense of unease or stiffness in their presence can also be telling. These nonverbal signals can indicate an underlying discomfort or negativity that the person might not consciously acknowledge or express verbally. Jung believed that the body often expresses what the conscious mind tries to suppress, offering an unfiltered glimpse into their true emotional state. You might find yourself instinctively recoiling or feeling a subtle tension in the air when they are near, even if their words are perfectly pleasant. Patterns of avoidance and exclusion. Pay attention to patterns of avoidance or subtle exclusion. Do they consistently seem busy when you suggest spending time together, offering vague excuses that never quite solidify into concrete alternative plans? Are you often the last to be informed about group activities, or sometimes even completely overlooked for gatherings you'd normally be included in? While there might be legitimate reasons for this, occasionally, a persistent pattern of exclusion can suggest an underlying desire to create distance. This could be linked to unconscious complexes or unresolved personal issues that they project onto you, leading to avoidance. It's as if their unconscious mind is actively trying to minimize contact, even if their conscious self maintains a facade of cordiality. This can feel particularly hurtful, as it's not an overt rejection, but a slow, quiet drifting away that leaves you questioning your place in the group. Excessive flattery and gossip. Interestingly, sometimes excessive agreement or flattery can also be a red flag. While it might seem positive on the surface, it can occasionally mask underlying resentment. Someone might overly agree with everything you say to avoid confrontation, or to appear supportive while secretly harboring negative feelings. This could be a manifestation of an underdeveloped or suppressed aggressive instinct within them, which instead finds an indirect outlet through insincere flattery. Jung discussed the importance of acknowledging and integrating our aggressive impulses in a healthy way. When suppressed, they can manifest in subtle and often passive-aggressive behaviors. This can create a strange dynamic where their words are effusive, but their energy feels inauthentic, leaving you with a sense of unease rather than genuine appreciation. Listen carefully to how they speak about others when you're not around. People who habitually gossip or speak negatively about others are more likely to do the same about you behind your back. This reflects a tendency to project their own negative judgments onto others. As Jung explored in the archetypes and the collective unconscious, The shadow often finds expression through judging and criticizing others. If they are quick to find fault with everyone else, it's a strong indicator that you are not immune to their critical gaze, even if they never direct it at you directly. This pattern of behavior reveals a fundamental disposition to negativity and a need to externalize their own unacknowledged flaws. Inconsistencies and intuition. Notice inconsistencies in their behavior towards you. Are they warm and friendly in public? Perhaps even overtly charming, but distant or dismissive in private. This discrepancy can indicate a gap between their persona, the social mask we present to the world, and their true feelings. Jung emphasized the importance of integrating the persona with the inner self to achieve psychological wholeness. A significant disconnect can signal hidden conflict and potentially negative underlying emotions. This Jekyll and Hyde routine can be incredibly disorienting, making you doubt your own perception and leaving you wondering which version of them is the real one. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, trust your intuition. Often we pick up on subtle cues and emotional undercurrents on an unconscious level. If you consistently feel uneasy or uncomfortable around someone, even if you can't pinpoint a specific reason, it's worth paying attention to that feeling. Jung believed in the wisdom of the unconscious and the importance of paying attention to our inner voice. Your gut feeling is often processing a multitude of small, unarticulated signals that your conscious mind hasn't yet fully registered. Don't dismiss these feelings as paranoia. Sometimes, your unconscious is alerting you to something your conscious mind hasn't yet grasped. It's crucial to remember that not every instance of someone being slightly distant or making an awkward comment means they secretly hate you. There could be a multitude of other reasons for their behavior, including their own personal struggles, misunderstandings, or simply different communication styles. However, when you observe a consistent pattern of several of these indicators, particularly over an extended period, it might be worth considering the possibility of hidden animosity. It's about recognizing a constellation of behaviors rather than isolated incidents. Navigating hidden animosity. Dealing with someone who secretly dislikes you can be challenging. Jung's work on individuation, the lifelong process of becoming our true selves, by integrating the conscious and unconscious aspects of our personality, offers a valuable framework. The first step is often self-reflection. Ask yourself if there's anything in your own behavior or personality that might be inadvertently triggering a negative reaction in them. This isn't about blaming yourself, but about gaining self-awareness and understanding your own impact on others. It's an opportunity for personal growth, not an accusation. Secondly, establish healthy boundaries. If someone's subtle negativity or passive-aggressive behavior is consistently affecting your well-being, it's important to limit your interactions with them or adjust the nature of your relationship. You are not responsible for managing their unconscious projections or enduring their hidden animosity. Protecting your own emotional and psychological space is paramount. This might mean politely declining invitations, keeping conversations brief, or simply choosing to invest your energy in relationships that are more genuinely reciprocal and positive. Finally, remember Jung's emphasis on understanding the shadow. Recognizing that everyone, including yourself, has a shadow side can foster greater empathy and understanding of these complex interpersonal dynamics. It can also help you avoid projecting your own negative assumptions onto others. By acknowledging your own capacity for negative feelings and working to integrate them, you become less susceptible to the projections of others and more able to see them with a clear, non-judgmental perspective. This understanding can transform what might otherwise be a source of pain into an opportunity. For deeper psychological insight, navigating the complexities of human relationships requires self-awareness, empathy, and the ability to recognize subtle cues. By understanding Jungian concepts like the shadow and projection, we can gain valuable insights into the hidden dynamics that might be at play in our social circles, empowering us to interact with greater clarity and wisdom. Thank you for joining us on Mind Paradox today. If you found these insights helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from understanding these subtle interpersonal dynamics. What are your thoughts on this topic? Have you ever experienced hidden animosity? Share your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking explorations of the human mind. We'll see you in the next video.